Hi, I'm Victor, and today I'm going to show you guys a simple experiment to help demonstrate the Mpemba effect. So the items you need for this experiment are deionized water, since ionized water might affect the cooling of the water that we're using. Then you also need some tape, a marker, and a thermometer, and also a few bottle caps. So the first thing you need to do is you have to label those 3 bottle caps with one hot, one cold, and one control. So, for example, I'm going to label one of my bottle caps control. Okay, so that worked, and I'm going to just cover it with a piece of tape so it doesn't get caught with the condensation. So then afterwards, you'll pour in hot and cold water into their respective bottle caps. So for my hot water, it's going to be approximately 80 degrees Celsius, while my cold water will be approximately around 20 degrees Celsius. And then I'm going to, for my water for my control, to make sure that my refrigerator is working correctly. And so for that, I'm going to use a thermometer to measure it. As my control is 30 degrees, the temperature is also 30 degrees for my thermometer. So we're just going to go ahead and pour our room temperature water. And now, what you have to do is you have to place this into the freezer and wait and check up in regular intervals of approximately 15 to 20-ish minutes. Been 20 minutes and cold water is not frozen yet. The normal control is not frozen totally yet. However, the hot water is basically frozen right now. Alright, so I have really, really warm hot chocolate right now. So, I need to cool it down. So, ideally, I would use a means of blowing air to cool it down, like a fan. However, to simulate colder conditions, I use an ice pack as well. So, imagine this is our hot water. So, what's happening is that there's going to be more of this effect of convection, where basically there will be cool air coming down towards the warmer container. Then after that, the cool air will basically warm up, and then as warm air rises, it will go up, and then after that, eventually it will cool down again and pretty much go through a cycle. And this is similar to what's happening right now. It's quickly cooling down our container. This is like what is happening to the beaker by convection. Thus, the sides will most notably freeze first, as they are in direct contact with the cycle of cold air that gets warm as it touches the sides and then rises only to get cooler and go down again. This will cause a temperature difference, which causes more convection, since the walls and the water in the inner part are different in temperature, and this leads to convective flow. As it cools, it can be assumed that the convection effect is sustained. However, at 4 degrees Celsius, the cooler water is less dense than the warmer water on top, and thus rises. Convection will decrease as a result of the cool and warm water also mixing. Still, the mixing tends to create a faster cooling time, and thus there's another factor to play, and this leads us to other reasons. Supercooling is like 2 books. Loosely attached, they can easily separate. And this is similar to water molecules before supercooling. This is since before that, the water molecules are basically not in their strongest structure, and thus they need extra time to supercool and then get into their optimal structures before freezing. Like books, these books will get way stronger and way harder to pull apart. If water supercools a degree lower, then there will be more time to make that water freeze, because you have to go down by a degree, an entire degree. And thus, that could possibly make the freezing time of colder water longer, as hot water could possibly have a higher temperature of supercooling, and it could be easier for it to supercool. Alright, so after quite a while, you can see that the hot water will freeze totally. As you can see here, it's ice, while the control will still have water. As you can see, there are drops. And the cold water will also not be totally frozen. You can see here there's water dripping down. So that pretty much proves the Mpemba effect. So I encourage you guys to try this at home. And thanks for watching, and bye.